Hi friends, how's it going? It's week 3 of the Chaos to Calm challenge where we are making strides to reset our life. We started with a home reset, last week was a digital reset, and this week is all about the mind. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 5 ways I like to reset my mind, realign with my vision, my highest self, and get clarity on what matters most to me. It's easy, especially this time of year, to get clouded and overwhelmed by everyone else's goals, visions, ideas, and it can influence us to think we need those things too. But your mind is so powerful, and when you pause, create a little space between the thoughts that come up and your actions, you can take back the power to your own unique path. Let's channel that main character energy, all right? You are doing amazing. Okay, one last thing, don't forget to grab all the resources you need for today's challenge and the past challenges in the Notion Hub linked below. All right, let's dive into the 5 ways to reset your mind. The first way I like to reset my mind is by journaling as my highest self. I like to sit and meditate for a few minutes just to find some quiet and stillness, and then I visualize me living as my highest self, which, by the way, is just another dimension of you. It's not about changing who you are and becoming a different person. I am her, she is me, but how can we tap into that dimension of ourselves more often so that we can reach the goals, dreams, and visions that we have? Journaling is such a therapeutic exercise for me. It is the anchor to my mindfulness practice.
Clover, I'm trying to visualize my highest self. Excuse me, get your tukis out of the way.
When I feel stuck, it's my gut reaction to go searching in external places and people for the answers, but often we don't need to look far, and I almost always end up right back where I started, realizing I knew what I needed all along. All I needed was to ask the right questions. I'm going to share a few of the questions that I like to ask myself, but you can also find these in the Notion Hub linked below. Call in your highest self. How do you feel? What words describe you? What are you wearing? What colors and textures do you see? What do you look like? How do you spend your time? What places do you go? Who are the top 5 people you spend your time with? How are you moving and nourishing your body? What goals have you reached? What job do you have? What's your title? How much money are you making? How are you contributing to others and impacting the world around you? Don't hold back. Be specific in imagining and visualizing this future you, and write it as if it has already happened, and then trust and allow. Release the thoughts from your head onto some paper, and there's no pressure to take action on anything you visualize or write down. Sometimes simply the act of writing it out is exactly what the mind needs to process and release. The second way I like to reset my mind is by creating a vision board. I make one every year. This is mine from last year. This year I'm doing something different by making one in Canva. If you want to join me in making a Canva vision board, all you need to do is search the templates for vision board, find a template that you like, and then once you click into that template, you can click add page and search for more templates. I like to save about 5 or 6 different templates that I can pull from. That way I can use different elements and really just make it my own. Totally up to you. I already have a Pinterest board for this that I saved images to throughout the years, but I also went and saved a few more after doing the highest self journaling. There are some more words and ideas and thoughts that came to mind from doing that journaling session, so I definitely want to incorporate it into my vision board for this year. To get my Pinterest photos onto Canva, I just right-click, copy image, and then I paste directly onto my board, and that makes the process super quick. And then I just have fun with it. I pump up the music and get in the zone. Okay, now I'm gonna do something super type A and save this board and import it into Visco so I can change the colors to be slightly more muted and cohesive. And then I'm just gonna airdrop it back onto my computer and upload it to my Notion yearly planning doc, because that is where I spend my time planning my year and looking at my goals. So I want my vision board to be there. But I also want my vision board in my weekly planning dashboard, because that is where I am day in and day out. I use the Getting Things Done method, which you can now grab in my Design Your Year template pack. I'm so excited to share this new offering with you all. It's my Notion pack that I designed to help you dream, plan, create, and take action on your ideas, and all in a digital and dynamic platform that changes and grows with you. Cool beans? All right, you can check that out in the link in the description. Since we're on the topic of Notion, let's go ahead and segue into the third way I like to reset my mind, and that is with a good old brain dump. Now, you can take the classic approach for a brain dump with a paper and pen, but I personally like to upgrade those brain dumps into a digital system, because usually if I write something down on paper, I might not refer back to it later, and all these good ideas might get lost in a dozen different notebooks. And the point of all of this is to create a home for your thoughts, and that will help to relieve mental energy so that you don't have to hold on to all of those things that you have to do and remember. You don't have to hold on to them anymore. You have a dedicated place where you can put them. So you can grab this handy little brain dump exercise in our Notion Challenge Hub. I put together some prompts that can help you trigger some thoughts and ideas and things that you might need to do or tackle. I personally do this in my weekly planning dashboard, but I wanted to create a simple template that was free that anyone can use, because sometimes the Getting Things Done method can feel a little bit overwhelming to some people. The most important thing is to have different categories. Things that are high priority, need to be done ASAP, things that are next in line priority-wise, things that you can save up and do on your life admin day, and things that you want to do but don't really have a specific deadline. They're just those someday tasks. The fourth way I like to reset my mind is with a life audit. If you've been a part of this channel for a while now, then you know how much we love these things. We do them at the end or the start of a new year, and then once again mid-year in the summertime. Life audits are a great tool to assess how you're currently feeling and how you want to feel. I like to do a wheel of life as part of my audit, and I can rate 8 different areas of my life and then visually see what areas of life I'm really thriving and what areas I could tend more to this year. I go through home, career, finances, relationships, recreation, personal growth, physical well-being, and mental well-being. And I rate each category with a number 1 through 10. 1 means I'm not satisfied, and 10 means I'm very satisfied. And then from there, for each category, I ask myself, what do I want to start doing? What do I want to stop doing? And what do I want to continue doing? These prompts just help me gauge where I'm at, how I'm feeling, and what steps I can take to make that area better, and how I can celebrate what I'm already doing that's working well. The area I scored the lowest is my physical well-being. Towards the later half of last year, the discomfort in my jaw really started to affect me, and I also have been having gut issues. So I have some major action items on my list this year to get to the bottom of this. We all know that when you're feeling physical discomfort or pain, it can really start to impact other areas of life, and I definitely feel that. So I want to take care of this before it gets worse. The area I scored the highest is finances. This is the first year I'm feeling so empowered. It's a privilege to feel this way, and it's been a long time coming to get to this point, but this year we are diving deeper into investing, specifically more crypto and the NFT space, and all around continuing to diversify our coins, diversify our portfolio, and just learn more. Last but not least, the 5th way I like to reset my mind is by getting outside. I know you've heard it before, but a little sunshine and fresh air goes a long way. It's fun to do vision boards, audits, journal, but sometimes what we need is not another big project, but just a nice walk by ourselves or with a furry companion. Recently, I've been enjoying going on podcast walks where I'll choose from a list of episodes I already have saved that I want to dive into, and I'll do a 30 to 45 minute brisk walk. I spend a lot of time in the doing, and I'd like to spend more time in the learning, the listening, the absorbing. I am curating this carefully with podcasts and audiobooks, and it helps put new ideas into my head, which for me is a reset, especially when I listen to things completely out of my wheelhouse. So try it sometime, see how you feel, and just remember all of these tips that I share are things for you to add to your toolbox or not. That's the beauty of designing our lives. We take what works, leave what doesn't, but we remain curious and evolve. That's a wrap on week 3 of the Chaos to Calm challenge. I'll catch you next week for our 4th and final challenge. We're going to reset our routines. Bye for now.